Oops. Well, I didn't actually mean to do that, but hey, since we're here, hello! Welcome in, everybody. What happened? Wait, hold up. There we go. Okay. Whew. At least that was an easy fix. Hello. How's everybody doing today? It's Wednesday, which means we are going to be doing more Pokemon Stadium. We're getting close to the end. We're getting close to the end. All right. And for whatever reason, OPS decided to erase all of my my Pokemon team over here. So I don't know why that's a thing, but I'm not overly a fan of it. I'm gonna be entirely fucking honest. So Kadabra is the first one. Where are you at, Kadabra? There you go. And next is Electabuzz, which is way the fuck down here. Alright. It's those two. Interact. Next is Magmar and Jinx. And then we have Executor. It's Starmie. Executor is a little bit higher up. There you are. And then Starmie is there. All right, there we go. All right, we got our team back. We got our team back. Okay, so this guy here. Dragonite, Pinsir, Flareon, Electrode, Golduck, Nidoking. Okay, so we don't really have a counter to Electrode outside of, like, Executor. Executor is, like, the only actual thing that we have against Electrode. So I think we bring... And Executor also counters Golduck. And kind of sort of Nidoking, right? Like, well, it's neutral against Nidoking. It gets wrecked by Dragonite and Flareon, but Flareon doesn't have that many good moves, and the moves that it does have don't match with its stats. Like, its special is not great. He's more of a physical attacker. So obviously Jinx is going to be in here. So I think we go... I think Executor is the safest opening. And then Jinx... What's Starmie got? Surf and Thunder? That doesn't really do anything for this team, right? Surf and Thunder doesn't really do anything here. Fire Punch doesn't really do anything here. Although... Thunder Punch, Psychic. Thunder Punch beats Golduck. Psychic beats Nidoking, and then we resist Electrode with Electabuzz. But Kadabra's got... I mean, he's just got Psychic, which is just... yeah. What's our third? Between Jinx and Executor, we basically have this team covered, right? Psychic beats Nidoking, Ice Punch beats Dragonite, Executor, Mega Drain beats Golduck. We don't really actually have a good counter to Flareon, so maybe it is Starmie? Maybe it's Executor, Jinx, Starmie? I think that's fine, right? I think that's fine. Alright, we're gonna try that one. Hi, bud. Come on down. Oh yeah, it is the final fight. I forgot about that. Here, let me... Game's a little bit low. Let me turn that back up. Alright. There we go. And... of course it's a Dragonite. Alright, Alright, so we're gonna paralyze it. Stun Spore. Hyper Beam. Okay, we live a Hyper Beam. Unless it's a crit. Okay, good. Yeah, our defense is good enough that we live a Hyper Beam. That was scary, though. Okay, we can freely swap into Jinx this turn because he's got to recharge, right? Now, here's something that I don't remember. I don't remember if he gets fully paralyzed, does it delay the recharge turn? Okay, it doesn't matter. All right, so we definitely outspeed. And Ice Punch should one-shot. Not quite. Okay. But he's fully paralyzed. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, we got a little lucky here. We got a little lucky. Well, I mean, he did also go for fucking Hyper Beam turn 1. Which is slightly less than lucky. But we got there. All right. So that's like the big threat taken care of, I think. The only other big threat is like Electrode, honestly. Okay, so there's Flareon. He's gonna go for like Flamethrower or something, so we just swap into Starmie. I could have also gone for Lovely Kiss, but with my luck, with that fucking move, it's gonna miss 8 times in a row. Yeah. Okay. Best case scenario would just be a miss. Alright, that's fine too. Surf! I don't think we one-shot. I think this is a 2-hit. Yeah, I thought. That's what I thought. Body Slam ain't gonna do much. Well, Body Slam's decent. Ooh, crit's bad. Okay, yeah, we would have been alright if he didn't crit there. So we just go back into Jinx, because Jinx outspeeds Flareon, and we could just Psychic and it dies from here. So we're still in good shape. We're still in good shape.
This is a fight between 2 different types of Pokemon. A Psychic Blast.
Yeah, there we go. All right, cool.
There's only one Pokemon left in reserve.
And it's Pinsir. Okay. We just Psychic here, I think.
2-1. The 10th battle continues.
Yeah, I think we just Psychic. I was debating going for Lovely Kiss. Hey, Philibot. Hello, hello. How are you? Thank you. Yeah, so Slash might kill Jinx here. Okay, good. All right, we win. Hell yeah. All right, so that is this cup finished. Nice. All right.
What's this?
Hell yeah. All right. That was a little close. Primarily because I just don't know if I don't know who outspeeds Executor, or I think Pinsir outspeeds Executor, so that would have been really bad if I had to go down to just the Executor. Okay, hell yeah. So that is... Oh! I thought we still had the Prime Cup Ultra Ball to go. Okay, so that's even less. So we just have Poke Cup and Prime Cup. I think we just go straight back into Poke Cup. I think we go straight back into here. And then from here, yeah. And I think we just use the same team, right? Although, can I check registered Pokemon? Okay, this just lets me look at their stats and stuff. I kind of want to swap out. I want somebody with a fucking ground move. Because we just don't have a counter to electric types, really. So, do I just grab Nidoking? Like, yeah, like, okay. I have Kadabra, obviously, who has Dig, but Kadabra might as well not have Dig. Smith oh yeah, I saw that. He started not Soul Silver, he started Heart Gold, right? I haven't watched the video, but it popped up in my feed. Alright, so let's grab the other Pokemon that I know that I'm gonna grab. So we're definitely grabbing Kadabra. Okay, what does Fire give us that we don't already have? What does Fire give us that we don't already have? Fire is super effective against Bug. It is super effective, which doesn't really matter that much, because most Bug types have a secondary typing that we could counter, right? A lot of them are Poison, which we have Jinx for. Yapping about Gen 2 versus the remake? Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Brass, which we have Jinx and her Ice for. Ice. Which we actually don't have another counter for Ice Pokemon. But the vast majority of Ice Pokemon are also fucking Water type, so Fire doesn't really do much for Ice in Gen 1. There's a couple, but a lot of those also have secondary typings. Or just other ways around them, like, right, like... Jinx... Jinx would actually fuck up a Nidoking, though. Jinx would outspeed a Nidoking and kill it. But Jinx also doesn't really have... Well, I guess it does have a little bit of attack. Do you no longer stream on Twitch? No, I do not. I do not stream on Twitch anymore. It was... I just wasn't getting any viewership on Twitch. And it... So I wasn't getting any viewership on Twitch. And by multi-streaming, it was causing issues for the YouTube side. I do believe that like all of those times where I would disconnect and reconnect and it would just keep starting new streams with YouTube, I'm fairly certain that was a thing, that was like a problem with Restream, which was what I was using. So there was that, and also there was like personal and if I'm gonna be quite honest, political reasons that I did not want to stream on Twitch anymore. I very strongly disagree with some of the things that they do. That I learned about relatively recently, and I don't want to go into it because I don't really like talking politics on... Hello, Taco! But yeah, there's a lot of reasons. Just can't watch on YouTube while falling asleep. That's fair. That's fair, that's fair. Yeah, I have issues with Twitch. Don't have YouTube Premium? Ah. Gotcha. Who would be a good... What do they do? It's a lot about their enforcement policies on stuff that they... Like, what they will ban people for versus what they will not ban people for. Banning people for showing clips of other people in a critical light when they didn't ban the original person when he did or said those things originally. There's just yeah, I don't want to go too deep into this on stream because I don't really like getting into that kind of topics. But yeah, I think that they very this could wait I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna look at Jinx again. What is Jinx's speed? 120. Okay, so if I have a ground type or a Pokemon with a ground type move with a strong attack that is a higher than a 120 speed, which Dugtrio does have. I just watched some cozy streams. Yeah, like the overwhelming majority of Twitch is fine. It's just there are a couple of things that I really disagree with. And it's not even most of the creators. Like, obviously, I don't really have a big problem with a lot of the creators on Twitch either. It's just, I believe that there is one that should have been banned, years ago because of the things that he consistently does and says on stream. And he has had absolutely zero repercussions. The longest ban he's ever had is 7 days, and that was for using the word cracker in a derogatory way against white people, which is hilarious because I don't think that there's a single person on the planet that actually gets upset about somebody calling them a cracker. But he has also called for the assassination of sitting U.S. senators, and he got a day ban for that. Which I disagree with. I think that inciting violence against political people, or people in general, should be taken a lot more seriously. There's also platform terrorists, which, you know, I'm against. But yeah, he never saw any consequences for those actions. But the person who criticized him for doing those things got banned for a month. So, yeah, I'm not... Once I learned that shit like that was going on... Yes, I'm talking about Hassan. I hate that man. I absolutely despise that man. He's an actual psychopath. I think this is fine. I think replacing Magmar with Dugtrio is a good choice. So here, let me swap him out in my team. There you are. I'm gonna register this team because I don't know if we're actually gonna be able to one-shot this tournament. The Master Cups are rough. Yeah, like, oh well. Here, well, I guess Jinx also does really well here, right? So Jinx actually sweeps this, huh? That's actually kind of crazy. Jinx, Electabuzz, Dugtrio? No, Jinx, Kadabra, Dugtrio, right? Actually, I think it's closer to Kadabra, Jinx, and Dugtrio, right? Yeah, saying that he doesn't have a problem with a group of people that are responsible for the deaths of 600,000 people. That's kind of crazy. But yeah. Anyway, back to this game. Okay, actually, if we one-shot Machamp, That means we're gonna have we one-shot every single person in here with Kadabra.
We might be in for a
Machamp is like one of the tankiest Pokemon that he's got, especially anyway. Well, Poliwrath might actually. I may have spoken too soon.
The Pokemon are entirely different types. What's next?
Oh, never mind. All right, we got a crit. Hell yeah.
Gone! It's a one-hit wonder. There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon.
Kadabra's cool. Kadabra's so good.
Oh, it's not.
Like, the fact that he's not even a fully evolved Pokemon, and yet he can just absolutely wreck shit is...
Whoa!
a bit unbalanced, let's say. Really? You lived. Okay, so I think we... Okay, so we got poisoned, so we win. We win. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Both Pokemon have taken
Should I go for Digged for the kill?
a psychic blast.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Oh, it's down.
Yeah, the one problem with the team that I brought in is if the enemies fucking survived a hit and swung back with strong physical moves, like all three of these guys have paper thin defenses. But fortunately for us, they only got the one chance. I think the only one that would have been scarier to see come out third, like the only scarier team that we could have seen is like the Weezing, I think, maybe. Oh, okay, just a Zapdos fucking fight too. All right, game, I see you. So Dugtrio is definitely on this team for the Jolteon and the Electrode. And I think it's Jinx, Dugtrio. It's definitely Jinx, right? Because we want the ice for Zapdos, Exeggutor, Tangela, and Venusaur. Jinx, Dugtrio, and Kadabra as a second Evo. Charmeleon looking depressed next to it. Yeah. I mean, like, that's the thing is, like, most secondary evolutions just do not have the stats. They don't have the stats required. And, like, if you look at Kadabra's full stats, they're not that great. Like, all of his physical stats are trash. It's just his speed and special make up for it. His speed and special... Like, he is a min-maxed character. Like, Kadabra is a min-maxed character. Kadabra is... I fucking dumped my strength, my dex, and my constitution, and I put everything into speed and special, right? Like, I dropped all of my physical stats down to 7s and boosted all of my mental stats up to 20. That's Kadabra. Speaking of, do we grab him for this fight? He gets countered hardcore by Exeggutor. The only one that he's really super effective against is Venusaur. Maybe we send our own Exeggutor? Maybe we send our own Exeggutor. Gen 2 Haunter with elemental punches. Oh, that's terrifying, actually. Because our own Exeggutor, like... Studspore, Leech Seed, Mega Drain. Yeah. Alright, I'm expecting to see...
What kind of battle can we expect to see? Begin round 2.
We're definitely getting the Zapdos. Of course. Alright, so we're going into Dugtrio because he's going to hit us with a... Oh, he might go for, like, Pin Missile.
Changing Pokemon. That Pokemon must not have been the right.
He might go for Pin Missile.
Oh, it's Dugtrio.
Thunder Wave. Hell yeah. All right. I'm so glad I switched.
The move failed. They're both being
These animations so over the top. Yeah. The animations in this game are peak. They're so good. Ah, so he's going into Zapdos. He's going into Zapdos. 100%. Yep, there it is. Yep. Okay. That's unfortunate. I should have called for that.
Will this Pokemon
Alright, what's he doing?
change the flow of
And does
battle?
he does not outspeed. That's actually a little bit sad.
What'll it
That's
do?
fine. What do you got?
The attack missed.
Takedown. Oh, that's bad. Wait, takedown's bad? We could miss? Oh, fucking crit. Jesus. Okay.
This matchup has become one-sided.
If he's gonna be using takedown, we could sand attack.
Each other down.
We could sand attack. We could also just hyper beam and pray.
Trainer hasn't issued an order.
Because if he is using takedown, if he's gonna use takedown again, that's only an 80% accurate move. If we hit it with sand attack, that's like,
What's the matter, trainer?
I'm thinking, you fuck. Because like, okay, so all three of these moves, hyper beam, toxic, and sand attack, there's an argument for all three of them. I think toxic is the weakest here, and I don't think that hyper beam kills, but hyper beam could set up a kill for Jinx.
What's the matter, trainer?
So I think we go hyper beam here.
Combatants face each other. What now? Yeah, it's a hit.
Okay. Now, if he just misses takedown twice in a row, we're fine.
Takedown.
Yep.
No.
Double crit too. Fuck you.
Oh, is it down and out?
Okay. All right. So we can send Jinx back in.
Which Pokemon is coming out? Here's a Pokemon change. This is a fight between two different types of Pokemon.
Ice Punch will do more than Psychic. I also don't know if Zapdos outspeeds us. It does not. Wow. Okay.
Oh,
Zapdos is fairly fast. I'm kind of surprised.
perfect dang. Oh, it's down.
All right. Do we see Jolteon again, or does it go? I hope we see the third.
Here's a Pokemon change.
All right. So he's gonna go for.
The
I think we try to put it to
Pokemon
sleep.
are entirely different types.
Because we're not going to one-shot it. Oh, he outspeeds me.
What's this?
Oh, he's level 53. Of course he outspeeds me. So the Zapdos is level 50. This guy's level 53.
Holy shit! Oh no, it fell asleep.
Okay.
Falling asleep is going to make this a one-sided fight. It's fast
Nice.
asleep.
Okay, cool. As long as I don't get fully paralyzed next turn, we should be fine.
Special stat is down.
Crit and the special drop. Holy shit, even after a crit, we couldn't.
Battle continues.
Okay.
Now,
I mean, that's good for us.
it still won't awaken.
And we're fully paralyzed, of course. So he'll wake up this turn, but as long as we don't get fully paralyzed again, we should be fine here. And honestly, even if we do, Executor should still be able to sweep, I think.
The bear hit. Wow! Going down. There's only one Pokemon left.
So the only other we got
Oh, it's
Executor. That's actually the last one that I would want to see.
The remaining
That's actually really bad for us.
is 2-1.
I think I try to put him to sleep and then we ice punch him to death. Yeah.
Leech What now?
Okay, we got it to sleep. That's good. Like, the good thing is that
How will this new
Leech Seed is kind of trash in Gen 1. Unless you unless you pair it with Toxic. Toxic Leech Seed is fucking gross, but Leech Seed itself is bad. Because it's only 1/16.
What's this? Smack the weak spot.
Alright. I think we just go for damage here.
Neither one is conceding an inch.
Feeding the Jinx, which then kisses him. Shut up. Shut up. Oh, he has like, wait, does he have the exact same fucking moveset as mine?
What's next? Super effective.
Good hit.
Fire
All right, so we kill him this turn, unless he hits us with like a seed bomb. I wonder if he does. I wonder if he has the same moveset as mine.
savage attack. Wow, that's an effective hit.
All right. Yeah, if I had
There goes the battle.
predicted the swap to what's it called? To Zapdos, I would have perfected that fight, I think. Because I would have led with Toxic instead of trying to go for Dig to get the kill on the Jolteon. I would have led with Toxic, and then I would have just Dig stalled, right? Because as long as we didn't get crit twice in a row like we did this last time. Okay, so Kadabra kills Gengar and Machamp. Hypno, we just need to hit it with a strong physical move, so I think we bring in Dugtrio. Dugtrio counters, kind of. Hypno and the Magmar. And the Gengar, actually. And the Jinx, actually. Wait, so I think we lead Dugtrio. Dugtrio, Kadabra. When they're toxic. It would have been the Whammon, though. It would have been the Dugtrio. It would have been the trio of penises. So I think we lead Dugtrio, and then we have Kadabra. And... Starmie? They can either Starmie or Executor. Yo, Paulo, how's it going? How's it going? It's going pretty good. It's going pretty good here. I think we do Executor here. I like Executor's bulk. Like, just having a bulky person is, like, really helpful, actually.
The upcoming battles look promising. We're into round 3.
Okay, this is good. This is one of the Pokemon that we're, like, using Dugtrio to soft counter. Dig.
It's burrowed underground.
Fuck you.
Hypnosis. The move failed. They're just trading warning blows now.
Alright.
What's that?
Let's say crit. Do it.
Damage.
Fuck, that was it? That's all we got from that? Jesus.
What now?
Don't hit me. Alright. I might swap to...
Going to make this a one.
I think we're gonna swap to Executor. Hypno OP. Hypno's just annoying. He doesn't really have a good... There's just not a good counter to Hypno, unfortunately.
Oh, it's executive.
Like, I hate going up against Hypno more than I hate going up against Alakazam. I'm gonna be honest. Ha! Get fucking countered, nerd.
Do.
What else do you have?
That's a miss.
Probably, like, Headbutt.
Affect the outcome.
We're just gonna go for Egg Bomb. I'm not even gonna go for, like... Motherfucker pulled out an Earthquake Metronome. Are you kidding me?
The attack wasn't
I mean, granted, it's against an Executor, so it didn't do shit, but what the fuck is that?
What's that?
Metronome into possibly the strongest move without a downside in Gen 1.
Flying in this battle.
Jesus. And then Lick!
What now?
There are so many... Wait. How did he miss Lick? Wait, that was an actual Gen 1 miss. That's our first Gen 1 miss in this fucking game. Wait, can you Gen 1 miss in Pokemon Stadium?
We're waiting for the next Pokemon.
Pokemon Stadium Gen 1 miss. Yeah!
How will the type difference
Oh my god, that was our first Gen 1 miss. Okay, so we Leech Seed, right? Because we don't really have a way to kill this Snorlax quickly. Not with this guy, anyway. The fuck does Miss do? What does Miss do again? I don't remember. Okay, I just need him to go. I need him to rest.
What'll it do?
Because we need to swap into Kadabra to do some damage. Wing attack. What the fuck?
What's this? Devastating.
What the fuck? Wing attack is 35 power. Snorlax is busted, dude.
Continue. The commands are issued. What's that?
Do no damage to this guy.
Boom.
Like, that's the thing with this Executor's setup. And then he gets Stab Swift. Are you kidding me?
Good hit.
Dude, there are so many shit moves that don't do anything in Gen 1. And these guys have consistently hit on fucking really scary moves. Because, like, Lick, as weak as Lick is in Gen 1, it's super effective against Executor, and it has a very high paralysis chance. Okay, Fisher can't hit me.
Fisher.
I'm faster.
That had no effect.
Alright, so we win. We win this, finally. Alright, hell yeah, we did it.
Are flying in this battle.
Oh, wait, no, we still have one more Pokemon. We still have one more to deal with. Oh my god.
What's this? That's a good hit. Oh, is it down
Alright,
now?
fortunately, because of Executor's bullshit moveset, we were able to basically end that fight at the same HP as we started it.
Pokemon.
Alright, what do we got? Gengar.
With Gengar. The remaining Pokemon.
That's not great for us, actually. So we're gonna go... I am gonna go full-on Stun Spore. No fucking way.
Special rating.
No fuck... What is this Metronome luck? Are you fucking kidding me? The Gengar got amnesia.
Paralyzed. What a furious battle.
Fuck off.
What's that? There, it's a hit.
That's actually terrifying.
It's paralyzed on the spot.
That is terrifying, actually.
Start flying in this heated match.
Because, like, the only Pokemon that can really counter him now is the Doug Trio. Because Mega Drain's resisted. Egg Bomb he's immune to. I don't want to go into Kadabra because if he hits a fucking...
What now?
Well, wait. They don't actually have physical moves.
It's poison power.
Well, it doesn't matter what moves he has. He's just spamming fucking Metronome. He could Metronome into Hyper Beam.
The intense battle.
Right. All right. So I'm gonna swap it to Kadabra because I'm just literally never going to make any fucking
Here's a Pokemon chain.
progress with Executor here. It's gonna take 18 turns to fucking kill him, even though. All right. Metronome into Splash. Are you fucking kidding me?
There's the attack.
Fuck off. God. Oh my god.
How will this swap
I hate this. Alright, we're just gonna use Psychic. We're just gonna use Psychic. We're just gonna go for it. Crit.
a psychic blast? Perfect.
Damn it.
What'll it do? Yeah, it's a hit.
The fucking, I mean, okay, so like Payday is probably like the worst, one of the worst moves that we've seen out of this fucking metronome. He has not rolled a useless move yet on that metronome. Except, well, the poison powder missed, but it still could have been
Is it down and out?
rough. Payday without getting paid, yeah.
And there goes the battle.
All right, so we were still able to get a perfect, which is good. Nice. So that's 2 continues that we got right now. Fuck that guy. Oh my god. Starmie just like potentially wipes this entire team. The only problem is that his Starmie is 1 level higher, so his Starmie is gonna be faster and will go first. Like that's just what will happen. I think it's Starmie, Electabuzz, Executor. I think it's Starmie, Electabuzz, Executor.
The crowd's excitement is building. This is round 4.
Don't worry about it. We just have to hit the thunder. We just have to hit the thunder. Come on. I just need him to miss the thunder. I just need him to miss the thunder. Ah!
Looks like a bad Pokemon choice.
All right, I need to hit the thunder and I need it to crit. Oh my god, we got the paralysis. Okay, wait.
Both Pokemon went full out right from the start.
All right, we need again. Run it back. Hit again, please.
Thunder.
Ah, yes.
Is it down and out? We're waiting for the next Pokemon.
What's the worst thing for us to see?
Oh, it's Tentacool.
This might actually be it.
Got for lost ground.
Tentacruel's actually kind of a problem for us. Got very good special. I think its special is like 140 or
Still up in the
like
air.
really high.
There's the attack. Oops, that's
And
not
there's
it.
the miss. Yeah, okay. Hydro Pump also could miss.
What's that?
Oh my god. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Battle
The
continues.
double miss. The double miss. Let's go.
There it goes. That's a hurt.
Ah! The crit. I think that actually averages out to the same amount of turns that it would take it to kill it anyway. Because there's no way we one-shot that.
Reserve Pokemon.
Are we just doing 3? Nope. Okay, so we got the Slatey.
The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has
Okay.
become one-sided.
Okay.
Right, that's
I don't think that this one-shots. It might. Oh, with a crit it does. Holy fuck, 2 crits in a row. Hell yeah.
down. That didn't take much.
There was no luck in that fight whatsoever.
There goes the battle.
Absolutely 0 luck required to win that fight the way that we did. But like, let's be honest, like even if the Sand Slash beat the just crit every time and hit every thunder, yeah. Game's too easy, yeah, exactly. Okay, so ground. So Dugtrio counters Gengar, Haunter, and Ninetales. Starmie counters Cloyster, Lapras, and Aerodactyl. As does Electabuzz. So I think it's Dugtrio, Electabuzz, Starmie this time. Because Electabuzz also has Psychic, which beats Gengar and Haunter. And Starmie also has Surf to beat Ninetales. Yeah, I think that's the play. I think that's the play. It would probably be safer for me to not open with Dugtrio here. Because of this. Alright, I'm gonna go into Electabuzz here. I can't remember if Electabuzz or Starmie is tankier, so I'm gonna go with Electabuzz. Because Electabuzz is less useful for the rest of the fight than Starmie. No, I just needed to swap Pokemon. Yeah, he is faster. That does make sense. This is what happens when you use moves that are basically a 50-50. Okay, so we two-shot here. Beautiful. Alright. Just miss it again. Do it again, motherfucker. Ah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, no question marks. Hell yeah, we got there.
Is it down and out? What Pokemon will be fighting next?
Gengar? Lapras.
Oh, it's Lapras.
Interesting.
The Pokemon are
Yo, Bully, hello. How are you doing today? Surprising that he's going for Lapras here. Also, hell yeah. Broke out of confusion without ever hitting myself. Hell yeah. Nice. Ice Beam. Okay. I think... Okay, so that... Unless that was a low roll... Unless that was a low roll, we survive a second Ice Beam. And that means that we do out DPS this Lapras. Confused, right? Okay. Oh, yeah, because I was still confused at the beginning of that turn. So, yeah, that makes sense. All right, so we just need to not hit ourselves in confusion. And we win this. We win this matchup. Do not hit yourself. Damn it. All right, game, I need you to Gen 1 miss the Ice Beam. Come on. Come on. We saw that you could do it earlier. Damn. I'm glad he wasted the crit on something that was already going to kill anyway. That's good, at least. Alright, that's actually fine. Honestly, I think we set up Dugtrio here because Starmie only has Thunder that's good against Lapras. And I really don't want to do that. I don't want to gamble on Thunder. And I would be absolutely astonished if this guy doesn't have some kind of ghost in this. Hi, Shelby. Let me help you. There you go. Hey, come on up. Hi. Beautiful. All right. So I'm expecting either Gengar or Haunter out next. Yep, there it is. Okay. I'm actually a little surprised that he didn't send out Gengar last time. Now, do I outspeed the Gengar? I do. Okay, hell yeah. All right, so that should be a win. That should be a one-shot. That should be a one-shot. So this guy's whole gimmick is just confusion, right? Because, like, the Aerodactyl spammed Supersonic, and then the Lapras hit Confuse Ray as soon as it could, and this guy hit Confuse Ray as well. Could you leave my microphone alone, please? I love you, baby, but please leave that alone. Yeah, it's weird that he didn't send out the Gengar against the Electabuzz. Because, like, I mean, type matchup-wise, Gengar would win against Electabuzz more than a Lapras. Whatever. Whatever. Okay, we don't really have anything good against Tauros, Snorlax, or Kangaskhan. That's like the big problem. Starmie for Rapidash, Arcanine, and Vaporeon. And then I think we just... I think Starmie, Kadabra, and Executor. I think that's fine. Most of those... Well, the Tauros might have, like, Fire Blast. But even if it does... Nice. Even if it does have Fire Blast, it's going to, Which? Yeah. 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 What are you going into? Vaporeon. Yep. Really? Actually, wait. Just because it resists? What does Vaporeon have that makes it good to switch in here? Because, like, we have Thunder, so we can counter the Vaporeon. I don't think the Vaporeon has anything that can counter us, though. It just resists. I mean, it is tanky as fuck. But... Aurora Beam? Okay. We resist. Yeah, that... They kind of just threw the Vaporeon away, honestly. Wait, the AI is like, oh shit, I fucked up. Oh shit, I fucked up. Oh god, what have I done? That's funny. That's funny as fuck. Oh my god. Alright, now we just need to get the paralysis. Or just miss, that's fine too. I'm gonna go for a Harden here. I think maybe we use 2 Hardens. Well, I mean, if that's as... Actually, maybe not. If that's as much damage as he's doing... Also, weird choice of move. Like, obviously, the best thing that he could use is, like, either a Hyper Beam or, like, a Body Slam. And the fact that he's not using those tells me that he probably doesn't have them, which is kind of insane. Like, why would you... Like, this is the Master Ball. Like, why would you not have the best moves on your Pokemon at this point? The best move for a Snorlax would be a Hyper Beam, honestly, because that's Stab Hyper Beam. That is insanely terrifying. What other Pokemon do I have? Kadabra. Okay, yeah, we just have Kadabra because fuck it, why not? That's basically why we have Kadabra.
The commands are issued. Savage attack. Whoa, looks like a bad Pokemon
All right.
choice.
Whoa, Jesus. Oh, there. Wait, what the fuck? We have Hyper Beam on the Rapidash, but not on the Snorlax. All right, game. Okay, game. I see what you're doing here. So we just Kadabra, and Kadabra sweeps the rest of them. Because they're both weak as fuck. Easy game, easy life. Easy game, easy life.
The Pokemon are entirely different types. It can't make a move.
You outspeed the Kadabra.
A Psychic Blast. Yeah, it's a hit.
Really?
And it's down.
Huh. Wait, is Starmie faster than Kadabra?
There's only one
Is that a thing?
Pokemon left in reserve. There's nothing left in reserve. The remaining Pokemon
I don't think it
are
is.
2-1. The tense battle continues. What's this? And the weak spot. Oh! Is it down and out? And there goes the battle!
Nice. Alright. We got 3 continues going into the last 2 fights. Oh, a psychic. Gross. Kadabra, Alakazam, Executor, Starmie. It's actually, so it's like psychic, 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 psychic. Fuck it. Charizard, Zapdos. What the fuck? Why? Okay, so Doug Trio is kind of our counter for Kadabra and Alakazam. Starmie... Starmie does not beat Zapdos, obviously. So, I think Doug Trio, Executor, Jinx? No. Doug Trio, Executor. So between Doug Trio and Executor, we counter Alakazam, Kadabra, Starmie, Zapdos is a problem. Zapdos is a pretty big problem, actually. Okay, wait. We need Starmie in for the Charizard, right? We need Starmie in for the Charizard. And then Jinx for the Executor. Dig, Sand Attack, Toxic Hyper Beam. Okay. Wait, if I lead with Starmie, how does that fare out? Starmie beats Charizard and other Starmie, as long as we land our Thunders and they don't, right? By the way, okay, so wait. Let me actually look at this. So 100% we see either the Kadabra or the Charizard. The Starmie is 100% in this fight. So the Starmie is the only guaranteed one, because the level limit, right? The level limit. That's actually something that I have not been thinking about this entire time. I have not been considering the level limit. So we will have one of the 3 of Alakazam, Executor, or Zapdos. One of those 3. We will have either Kadabra or Charizard, and we will see Starmie, 100%. Okay, so that actually limits what we have to worry about, right? So we 100% have to worry about Starmie. And then either Kadabra or Charizard. Okay, so Starmie... What if it's Starmie? Okay, so what's the worst case scenario for us? It would probably be Starmie, Charizard, and then either Executor or Zapdos, right? So if it's Starmie, Charizard, Zapdos, what is our team? What is our team for Starmie, Charizard, Zapdos? Electabuzz actually beats Starmie and Charizard, kind of, right? And it can hit Zapdos for neutral damage. Electabuzz Jinx. Electabuzz Jinx Dugtrio. Actually covers basically everything, right? Electabuzz Jinx Dugtrio covers the entire team, right? And I think Electabuzz Dugtrio weak to Zapdos and Charizard, though. So Dugtrio is the Alakazam and Kadabra counter. Right. So if we see Kadabra, Dugtrio beats it. If we see Alakazam, Dugtrio beats it. And, like, Dugtrio, since he doesn't have any... Well, I mean, he still has Hyper Beam. And he's got a decent attack. And he outspeeds basically everything else on this team, except for maybe the Alakazam. The Alakazam's the only one that might beat out Dugtrio in speed. And as we saw the last time we came up against a Zapdos in round 2, I think, Dugtrio still does decent to it. Right? With Hyper Beam. Dugtrio, Electabuzz, Jinx. Yeah, I think that's the play. The question right now is, what is our lead? I think our lead is Electabuzz. Because at the very least, even if we want to swap out, we can still Thunder Wave the other Pokemon to guarantee. Yeah, I think it's Electabuzz for sure. All right, yeah, that's our team. Electabuzz, Jinx, Dugtrio.
This is it, the semifinals. No one wants to lose, having come this far.
Okay. So this means no Zapdos and no Executor. Okay. Psychic, yeah. No, we're gonna Thunder Wave and then we swap.
A savage hit.
God damn, that does a lot of damage.
It used Thunder Wave. Oops, it's paralyzed.
So here's the thing.
Tense battle continues.
I actually don't think that Dugtrio survives a hit. Yeah, that's the thing. However, Jinx resists. So I think we swap into Jinx.
The trainer's changing Pokemon. Oh, it's Jinx. What's next?
The worst thing for us to see is a special drop.
Special stat is that.
Yep. Exactly that.
How will
Exactly that.
Pokemon
All right.
fight? Now. What now? A decent hit.
What is... Wait, I need to check. What is Jinx's fucking... me?
What's this? The attack wasn't effective.
Attack is only 50, though.
The crowd's excited.
Like, that's the thing, is that the attack is only... I mean, we can go for Mega Punch.
What'll it do? Yeah, it's a hit.
And it does okay damage. The problem is he's just not getting fully paralyzed.
Will that be
Yeah, okay, so that's Jinxed out. That's actually kind of really bad for us. But that allows us to send out Dugtrio 100% kills here. Like, the fact that we got the special drop turn 1 was fucking really shitty, honestly.
This is a
That was just really, really unlucky on our part.
types of Pokemon.
They always get crits when you're about to die. I noticed that. I did not. I didn't even realize that he crit. I'm gonna be honest. This motherfucker has not been fully paralyzed a single time. I know it's only a 25% chance, but fuck you anyway. Goddamn.
Neither one is conceding an inch. Here's a Pokemon.
No way is he sending out... Wait. What is he sending out?
Oh, it's Charizard.
Okay, so there's the Charizard.
What now? Miss the target. How will this swap affect the outcome?
Okay. I'm gonna go Toxic.
Oh, toxic.
What do you mean?
Fail.
I'm mad. I'm so mad. How much damage does it do? Well over half. Alright, we're just gonna hit him with a Hyper Beam. Fuck it.
Flying in this battle.
Fuck it, we're hitting him with a Hyper Beam.
Now,
Wait, what is Toxic's accuracy?
what's this? That's a good hit.
Did nothing.
Flamethrower.
This is a, I think we just lose this. We just got outplayed hardcore.
Oh, is it down and out?
I think we just straight up got outplayed.
There's a difference
Gee,
in
Hyper.
the number
Yeah,
of
that did actually like way less than I expected it to.
There's nothing left in reserve. There's only one Pokemon against 3. The battle has become one-sided.
Charizard, yeah, Charizard is very fast. Okay.
A savage hit.
Yo, 1 HP in a dream?
Oh, Thunder Punch. Super effective.
Damn.
Sparks are flying.
Alright, game, I need you to give me a Gen 1 miss. Come on.
There it goes.
Alright, yep. Okay, that's fine. We got 3 continues.
Going down.
We got outplayed and we got a little unlucky.
There goes the battle.
Gen 1 miss works differently in Stadium. Nope. It's a 1 in 256. It's the exact same. I looked it up. I looked it up as soon as it happened with that metronome lick. Okay, so all right. I think the play was slightly flawed. Right? So I think what we should have done is we should have opened with Jinx. So Jinx counters fewer Pokemon, but outspeeds basically everyone. And we could put somebody to sleep and then swap. So I think putting somebody to sleep and then swapping is better than paralyzing and then swapping.
This is it, the semifinals. No one wants to lose having come this far.
Yep, here we go. We're gonna put Alakazam to sleep.
The commands are issued. Here's the first move. It didn't do much damage.
Yeah.
Oh, what a lovely kick. Oh no.
Okay, so this gives us a free
The intense battle
swap in.
continues.
which we go to Doug Trio. And since we now know that he's going to swap to
Here's a Pokemon change. Oh,
a flying type if we go underground,
it's fast asleep. How will the swap Pokemon
I think we just Hyper Beam here.
now?
I think we just Hyper Beam.
Whoa! Heavy damage.
Didn't one shot. Okay.
Woke up.
All right, so it's going to get one attack and then we can finish it off.
This battle.
We do outspeed. Oh yeah, we saw that last turn.
There
Okay, so we lived one turn. Okay, that's good. Yeah, we just Hyper Beam. Because once Dugtrio takes care of Alakazam, Dugtrio has done his job. We can lose Dugtrio after this. That's fine. Hopefully he doesn't send out Starmie, because we know that he's gonna have Starmie. I want to see what his 53 is. If it's Kadabra, that's still fine. Damn it. Yeah. We knew that he had Starmie. This was guaranteed. Yep, we are stuck. So I think the fact that he didn't swap to Charizard means that his level 53 is the Kadabra.
What Pokemon will be fighting next? They go into
All right, so I am going to go for Thunder Wave turn 1. I want to make sure that I outspeed the Starmie for the rest of the fight. Yeah. Okay, so I'm slightly above half. I'm like right around half health.
Neither one is conceding an inch.
So even if we get hit by another Psychic, we should survive on a little bit of like 6 HP. Give or take. It was very close. 5. All right. Here we go. This is good. And then after this, like we will lose to the not the Charizard, the Kadabra. But I think we outspeed and we can paralyze. I'm gonna try to paralyze him. If it's the Charizard, we're just in real bad. The Zap? What the fuck? Okay. I'm still gonna go for Thunder Wave. And we do outspeed. Okay, good. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Be fully paralyzed so I can get another move off. Come on. Yeah. Hell yeah. Alright. Thunder Punch is not going to be as strong as Psychic. And Psychic has the chance to drop his special, which is good for us. Jesus. D-Bolt. Interesting choice. Interesting choice. But this is actually good for us because Jinx was brought in to counter Zapdos among others. So this is actually really good for us.
There's just one Pokemon aside now. The battle is coming right down to the wire. Savage attack. Super effective.
Okay, so that is a 2-hit. Thunderbolt will not kill Jinx. No fucking way. No fucking way.
Sparks are flying in this heated match.
No way. Thank God. Thank God. All right, we win. Jesus Christ, that was terrifying. So, all that needed to happen for him to beat us again was us being fully paralyzed that last turn. Okay. All right, there we go. Terrifying, but we got there. 2 level 50s, though. That was weird. But whatever, I'll take it. All right, we get 3 tries on this last fight. Hopefully I don't need them, but we do have them. Yeah, and then he fucking pulls out 3 fucking legendary, or 2 legendaries and a pseudo. All right, game. I see your bullshit. I mean, Electabuzz does kind of counter Articuno and Moltres. and the Lapras. Okay, so we either see the Dragonite or the Lapras, but not both. Right? Both are level 55. So we see either the Dragonite or the Lapras. We do not see both. Executor is useless here. Kadabra might be good, right? Just as a very fast fucking damage dealer. I think a 50 Kadabra might outspeed a 55 Dragonite. Dragonite's speed isn't that great. Electabuzz, Jinx, Starmie, or Kadabra. I think Electabuzz, Jinx, Kadabra is probably the way to go. And I think we start with Jinx again. I think we start with Jinx. So here's the thing about Jinx. Jinx should outspeed Moltres for sure. Should outspeed most of these guys except for the Jolteon. The Jolteon's the only one that Jinx won't outspeed. And the worst thing for us to see turn 1 is the Moltres. Electabuzz for paralysis maybe, but Jinx has Lovely Kiss for sleep, which is better for swapping. As long as it lands. As long as the Lovely Kiss lands, it's better for sure. So I think we do this. I think this is the team. Jinx goes out first, then Electabuzz and Kadabra. Worst case scenario, we see Moltres here.
This is it, the final battle. Who will bask in the glory of the championship?
That's probably the second worst case scenario, I'm gonna be honest. We're gonna put you to sleep. He does outspeed us. Thunderwave. Goddamn.
Hit you, Thunderwave. Oops, it's paralyzed. Oh, what a lovely kick. The move failed. They're both being cautious.
All right, I'm just gonna go for psychic.
Our issue. Here's a Pokemon change. Oh, it's Lapras.
All right, we're psychicking a Lapras. That's actually not bad,
What's next?
especially if we get a special drop. No,
Yeah, it's a hit.
nothing. Holy shit.
How will the swap Pokemon?
All right, I'm gonna try for a Lovely Kiss, and then we're gonna swap. Yeah. Fortunately, like, we have really fucking good special though, so well, doesn't matter. Fucking hell! What the? Oh, that's right. It's the 55. It's the 55. Okay, so we're guaranteed to get a swap in without it waking up. So we're going into Electabuzz.
The Pokemon returns to its Pokemon.
Forgot the okay, so we don't see Dragonite here.
Oh, it's Electabuzz.
So it's Jolteon, Lapras, and then probably one of the birds.
It's
Oh,
fast
that's asleep.
asleep.
Hell yeah. Beautiful. Okay, so I think we kill this without it ever waking, without it being able to attack us.
What's this? Whoa!
Oh, especially with a crit. Hell yeah. Ooh, maybe not. If we didn't crit there, I think it would have been another it would have been a 3-hit. Oh shit. All right. I think this might be the first time we've actually seen a 3-turn fucking
Oh, there's going to be a
going back to
Pokemon.
Jolteon? Yeah. All right. Well, that's a little unfortunate, but it's still asleep. So whenever it comes out, it's just dead. So that's fine.
Hit the weak spot.
We just removed one of the threats, like one of the biggest threats.
Battle of battle?
You know what? I know exactly what he's gonna do. He's gonna Thunderwave here, so we are gonna go back to Jinx. Do we? That just kind of sacks Jinx, doesn't it? And we don't actually gain anything from it.
each other down.
Do we just return Thunderwave?
Issued an order.
Do we just both Thunderwave, or do I go for Psychic for damage? What if we crit the Psychic, though?
What's the matter?
Or we get a special drop? Thunderwave's the safer move. Thunderwave's the safer move. I'm just gonna go for that. Yeah. 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 Literally every Jolteon we've ever seen in this game opens Thunderwave every fucking time. Of course I get fully paralyzed turn 1. Of course I get fully paralyzed turn 1. Alright. Well, let's see what actual moves he has. E-Bolt.
What now?
Okay.
It didn't do much.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's gonna do shit all for damage. Okay.
What's this?
He is now also paralyzed. Hooray.
Both Pokemon appear equally fit.
So he's just gonna battle it out.
That was weak.
I wonder. Are you kidding me?
Arrived on the spot. Neither one
Dude.
conceding an
I should 100% win this fight.
Here's a Pokemon chain.
Okay. Sure, why not? What do we got? Moltres. Okay. So again, that is probably the worst one for. Are you fucking kidding me? 3 out of 4 turns. Alright, we're Thunder Waving.
Fight.
Fire Blast is really bad for us.
Fire Blast.
That probably kills. Yeah, that kills. Alright. I think. Oh, fuck, man. This is actually really bad.
Pokemon is coming out.
Because Jinx is paralyzed, and it's not going to survive a hit from Moltres.
The commands are issued. Oh, it's Kadabra.
Fortunately, Moltres' moveset is pretty shit. He doesn't really have any really good fucking physical moves. So Kadabra might still be able to clutch this. Ooh, especially with a Psychic crit. Hell yeah. Okay, so that's a 2-hit KO then. Flying? Yeah. Okay.
What a furious battle.
Alright, we're gonna sack Jinx. I do not want to take a fly hit.
Oh, there.
And Jinx is not gonna be able to get any damage in.
This one's already taken serious damage.
Yeah.
Worrisome. Here comes the aerial attack. Good hit. Oh, is it down and out?
Alright.
There's a difference in the number of
I
reserve
think-
Pokemon.
I think we clutch this. Right?
Down to the last Pokemon. There's only one Pokemon against 3.
I think this clutches. I think we win.
Become one-sided.
Because the Lapras is really low on health and is asleep. The Jolteon is low. Fucking hell, nice. The Jolteon is really low on health and is paralyzed, so we're gonna outspeed it and be able to kill it with. Yeah, we win. We win this. Hell yeah.
Pokemon
Fuck yeah.
will be fighting next.
Oh my god, wait. Wait.
Pokemon.
Oh shit, wait, he does have full health, basically, but
One
he's paralyzed.
Pokemon against 2.
Um,
The combatants are making sparks fly.
he is gonna paralyze us
Heavy damage.
with Thunder Wave. This is what he does. There's nothing we could have done about this.
What'll it do?
Could argue dig, but with our
Fireworks
hyper low fucking physical, there's no point.
combatants face each other.
Quick attack, that's fine.
What's next? There.
Yeah, I was gonna say, even with Kadabra's stats, quick attack isn't gonna do much. I fucking can't, dude. This is the 5th turn that we've lost because of paralysis. If I lose this fight because I keep getting fully paralyzed, what was that, 5 out of 7 turns that we've been paralyzed? We were fully paralyzed? 5 out of 7?
What's this?
Absolutely infuriating, dude.
Yeah, it's a hit.
Absolutely infuriating.
It's
Yeah.
last Pokemon.
As long
It's a
as...
save on the job. There's just one Pokemon aside now.
Gonna wake
The
up.
battle is coming
Yep.
right down to the wire.
Alright, there we go.
Woke up.
As long as we didn't get fully paralyzed this turn, we win. Okay, there we go. Fucking hell. I'm so glad we're done with this. Jesus. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Fucking hell. Oh, one more cup and then the final boss. One more cup and then the final boss. Nice. Nice. Feels good. Feels good. Dude, Kadabra is such a fucking... Like, he is the fucking pinch hitter. Like, he is the one that we just said if we just need to get a kill. It's just, no, go Kadabra. Do it. Do the thing. Do the thing that you do. And the nice thing is that even though Prime Cup is like, oh my god, it's the level 100 one. The nice thing is, nobody can out level me, right? Like, we're not gonna get the fucking... Oh my god, I forgot that happened. I forgot about that. So yeah, in this one, we're not gonna get the fucking, we're not gonna get the level 55 Lapras versus your level 50 Pokemon. Alright. Master Ball. Alright, what are my registered sets? So we got Kadabra, Jinx, Electabuzz, Magmar, Nidoqueen. Okay, so let me actually go back. Go into registration. I want to look at these teams. This has been a hot minute. Alright, so we got Psychic on our Kadabra. Psychic, Ice Punch. So basically the same on Jinx, except we swap out Thrash for the better Body Slam. So actually a better moveset. Thunder Punch, Thunder Wave, Reflect, and Metronome. Okay. Drill Peck and Hyper Beam. Stab, Hyper Beam, Stab, Drill Peck, by the way. Stab, Earthquake, yep. Rock Slide. And then Fire Punch, Confuse Ray, Make a Punch. Okay. Are we missing any major... We don't have a Water type. But we do have Earthquake to cover Fire types. That should be fine. What is our highest fucking stat? I think it might be the 299 special. Yeah. The Kadabra has the highest stat on the team, even though it's not it's the only not fully evolved Pokemon. That's funny. All right, yeah, I like that team. I like that team a lot. Oh yeah, we had Venusaur and we swapped that for the Fearow. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, let me change this Fearow. And then... Okay, so... Electabuzz, Jinx, Magmar. We need Magmar back. And we need Nidoqueen. Alright, there we go. There's our team. Fearow's awesome. I love Fearow. My solo runs, my Fearow solo run absolutely skyrocketed Fearow, in my opinion. I did not... I never really even considered Fearow. I was like, oh, it's like an early bird. Fucking whatever. Like, you know. Speaking of Firo, we might just use that as our opener here, because holy shit, these guys get kind of wrecked. So I think it's Firo, Nidoqueen, and Kadabra. I think that's our team for this one.
We're finally underway with Pokemon Tournament Prime Cup Master Ball. Which trainer will go home with the Champions Trophy this time?
I'm going to swap to Nidoqueen. Firo might have been able to just take the Magmar, but I'm going to swap to Nidoqueen just for safety. Because Magmar's not really going to be able to do that much to Nidoqueen. The worst case scenario is we get burned. Which did not happen. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Then we just Earthquake and it dies. No burns. Alright, there we go. I do not see Magmar surviving this. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. And honestly, Nidoqueen also deals with the bug types with Rock Slide, right? So... I mean, this one... No, because Bug resists ground, so Earthquake is actually only neutral. So we'll Rock Slide here. What? Wait, what? Oh, that's right. This is Gen 1.
Vigorous attack. No, this Pokemon looks wrong. Fireworks are flying in this battle.
All right, he's going to use Pin Missile again. So we swap into Firo, and it's not very effective.
The Pokemon returns to its Pokeball.
And then we just easy outspeed Drill Peck kill. Oh, I'm sorry, Twin Needle, not Pin Missile. Even better, actually. Because Pin Missile... Really, I got poison from it? Whatever, it's fine. Twin Needle is only 2 hits, whereas Pin Missile can be 5. Drill Peck is so good. Drill Peck is so good!
There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon. Oh, it's Raticate. The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1.
I think we just Hyper Beam. I think we straight up just Hyper Beam here. Oh no, quick attack.
Yeah, it's a hit.
Oh no. Of all the moves for this guy to use, like, you know this motherfucker has Drill Peck once. No, I refuse. Dude, the crit Hyper Beam to take out the Raticate, so much overkill, dude. Didn't even need to pull out the Kadabra. But, like, you know that Raticate had fucking Hyper Fang, right? Like, there's no way it doesn't. It might have even had Hyper Beam. Let's be honest. Alright, what do we do here? Jinx dies to Firo. Okay, let me actually look at this. Golem, Aerodactyl, Golbat, and Victreebel all die to Jinx. Persian kind of sort of also does. Jinx and Victreebel both die to Firo. Firo should outspeed the Jinx, and then we just Hyper Beam it and it dies. So I think we Jinx, Firo, Kadabra? I think it's literally the... Yeah, I think Jinx, Fearow, Kadabra. I think that's the play. I think that's the play.
What kind of battle can we expect to see? Begin round 2.
All right. Nice. All right. I like that blue. I like that blue a lot. I almost hit Ice Punch because that is where Psychic was in the prior run.
Vigorous attack. Whoa! Looks like a bad Pokemon choice.
Did live. Yeah. Yeah, Golbat tends to live things that I don't think that it should live.
There, it's a hit. The intense battle continues.
And we will Ice Punch to finish it.
Oh, Ice Punch. Super effective. Oh, it's down.
It's raining outside.
We're
It was
waiting
actually
for
storming up
Pokemon.
quite a bit earlier. My power flickered again. I was like, no! No, not again! Please don't,
Pokemon mount
don't put me back in the dark. I don't want to go back into the dark.
up in the air. What's that? That's a good hit.
It actually did nothing. Wow. Just spamming, just fucking trading body slams. Fuck it, why not? Right?
Neither one is conceding an inch.
Alright. I'm gonna lovely kiss. I'm glad I've won the fucking coin flip twice in a row. Alright, just stay asleep for a turn so I can get Fearow out. Come on. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
Falling asleep is going to make this a one-sided fight. The commands are issued. The Pokemon
That, dude, the rain went from fucking 0 to 1,000
Oh, it's Fearow.
real fucking fast. Let me look at the... No way.
It still won't awaken. How will this swap affect
Wait.
the outcome?
Tornado watch until 10 p.m. Fuck my life. Alright, we're hyper beaming this bitch. Well, I might, if I suddenly go offline without any warning, then I have either lost power or a tornado
There's a
threw me into Oz.
number of reserve Pokemon. Oh, it's victory.
Oh, you're just fucked. Gotcha. Dude, this Victory Bell gets so shit on by this team. Every single person on this team beats this Victory Bell. It's so funny.
It can't make a move.
Jinx can do it twice. Psychic and Ice Punch both beat this Victory Bell.
What's this?
A tornado warning there in Quebec. Yeah. 'Tis the season.
Fireworks are flying in this battle. They go into battle poses. Ah! Smack the weak spot.
You do live. Oh, that's actually kind of surprising. I did not expect him to live that.
What now? The attack wasn't effective. The intense battle.
But he, like, just simply cannot do anything to Fearow. So. Like, if instead of the Victory Bell, this had been the Golem, that would have been a problem. Right? But it's fine. Okay. What's the next one? I'm like constantly terrified of the next fight. Every fight, I'm like, what is gonna happen? What is this gonna be? Alright, so fighting, poison, fighting. Scyther and Jolteon are kind of the only ones that are like scary here. Is it just Kadabra, Nidoqueen, Fearow? Is it just Kadabra, Nidoqueen, Fearow? Because Kadabra takes out Machamp, Primeape, Nidoking, and Hitmonlee, right? Obviously. And then Nidoqueen beats the Jolteon and Fearow beats the Scyther. Magmar could also beat the Scyther. But yeah, I think that's just the play.
The upcoming battles look promising. We're into round 3.
Nice. Nidoking is probably the scariest of the guys that we counter with Kadabra. Because I think Nidoking has a decent chance of surviving a Psychic.
No, this Pokemon looks wrong.
Never mind. Never mind. Get fucked. Kadabra OP.
There's been major action already.
Alright, what do we got? Machamp? Wait, do you not have anybody that... Wait, did he not pick one of the two that isn't weak to Psychic? Did he commit that hard to the fucking bit? Oh, Machamp survived. On 16. Oh, thank God he's stupid. Yeah. Yes, please. Set up on the Pokemon that is likely to potentially one-shot you. Gotta love the AI in these games, right? If the AI in these games actually was good, it would be an absolute nightmare to play against. Hi, buddy. Hey, come up.
There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon.
Literally, yeah. Okay, so he's a fucking. All right. Yeah, he's just like, no, I will commit to the bit. I will have nothing but fighting types in my fucking party. Well, I guess he had the Nidoking. That's not a fighting type. Alright, so that rain that was just like losing its mind here, it's gone now. It's already done. I love the fucking weather around here. I hate it, but I love it. It's so funny. Alright. We have not had more than 3 continues for quite a while. Can I break that streak? There's a Dragonite in this team. I hate it here. Okay, so let's take a look at this team. Jinx 100% devours the Dragonite and the Arbok. Electabuzz for the Slowbro and the Blastoise. We don't really have a counter for ground types, actually. Now that I think about it, we don't actually have a counter to ground types. Just like pure ground. We don't have water. We don't have grass. We do have a Fearow, though. But I'm pretty sure that his Dugtrio is going to have, like, Rock Slide. As opposed to my Dugtrio, which fucking was not allowed to. How do you have so much fur on you at all times? All right, we're going to take a... Look at this. Look at that. You see all of that fucking hair? That was from 3 brushes. Deal with that later. How do you have so much fur? You fucking fuzz bucket. Love you. So I think the play here is Jinx. He is baby. He is baby. He is my boy. Okay. Jinx for sure is going out first. Electabuzz is definitely on the team as well. What is our third? Kadabra? Kadabra gets outsped by Dugtrio, and Dugtrio has a good chance of killing it. Fearow? Maybe. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Jinx, Electabuzz, Fearow. I'm kind of just hoping that we don't see the Dugtrio, I'm gonna be honest. Like, the Dugtrio is kind of the scariest thing that's on that team. This is a good start. This is a good start.
A psychic blast. The special stat is down.
Yeah. fucking lived on 3? Are you kidding me? Miss. 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 Miss.
Oops, it's paralyzed. The intense battle
Hitting Y to allow this to happen. No way. No fucking way. I'm so mad. Oh my god, I'm in. Fuck you, game. Fuck you and your bullshit. I fucking hate you. Holy shit, that makes me mad. Oh, rage.
They go into battle post. Oh, it's Pharaoh. It has to make up for lost ground.
Dude paralyzed me to drop my speed below his and then hit me with the fucking Fisher. With a 30% chance to hit and nailed it turn 1. Fuck you.
Which Pokemon is coming out? Oh, it's
Tauros.
We're evenly matched at 2 Pokemon aside.
I'm gonna go for Drill Peck. I want to see how much it does. It's faster. And he knows Thunder? His special's pretty bad, though.
What now? A decent hit.
That did nothing.
Neither one is conceding an inch.
Alright, we're swapping to Electabuzz because he's gonna use Thunder again.
The Pokemon returns to its
I
Pokemon.
can't fucking believe that, man. I'm so fucking mad.
Oh, it's Electabuzz.
I'm so fucking mad about that, man.
That was weak.
Nothing. Goes from dealing 2/3 or 3/4 of my health and damage to doing literally nothing. Do I reflect here? Because we're not gonna one-shot. I think we reflect. He outspeeds us. Tauros is so fast.
What's this? Severe hit. It's more resistant to
Alright, I shouldn't have gone.
Sparks are flying in this heated match. Whoa, horn drill. Oh, the
Fuck
attack missed.
you.
What'll it do? There, it's a hit. The intense battle continues.
Oh, I almost knocked my drink over. He has 2 one-hit KO moves. I hate this game so fucking much. Oh my fucking god. What do you mean he used...
Pokemon left in reserve.
I have to go for Hyper Beam. And then hope that the next Pokemon is like shit.
We're down to the last Pokemon. It's one Pokemon.
Dude, this is such a bullshit. I'm so fucking mad, dude. Oh, that's right. He just has Thunder. He has Thunder, Body Slam, Fisher, Horn Drill. What the fuck is this moveset? Oh, by the way, he nailed both Thunder. All 3 Thunders, by the way. He nailed it. Fuck you. I'm not mad at all, by the way. I'm not upset. Oh. Enraging. So this guy's gimmick is just one-hit KO moves. That's what this guy's gimmick is. Do I replace the Jinx with the Kadabra? Do I replace Jinx with Kadabra? That risks Dragonite fucking soloing the team. Right? But Kadabra 100% one-shots the Arbok. Should outspeed... It won't one-shot the Tauros. It'll do good damage, and then we don't have a good answer for Dragonite. The fact that this motherfucker's whole thing is just pray for one-hit KO moves is so fucking stupid. What do we pick? What is our fucking team? Now, here's another question. We could have just low-rolled on damage against the Arbok, and the Arbok might have been able to be beaten in one hit by the Jinx. It only lived on 3 health. So I think we're going to just run it back with the same team. Jinx, Electabuzz, Fearow. I think that is the play. I don't want to see that guy. Alright, we're putting him to sleep.
They go into battle poses.
Slowbro 100% has Thunder Wave.
Oh no, it's
Good.
asleep.
Stay asleep this turn.
It's fast
Good.
asleep.
Alright, we're gonna swap over to
Strength?
Electabuzz.
The trainer's changing Pokemon. Oh, it's Electabuzz.
Stay asleep again.
It woke
Damn it.
up.
So he's gonna hit me with Thunder Wave.
Pokemon fight.
Reflect doesn't do shit because his whole thing is one-hit KO moves. Paralyze him.
Super effective.
Alright, I just need one... Yeah, see, there it is. I just need one more turn where I don't get hit by a fucking one-hit KO move. Please, game, you fuck.
Battle continues.
Don't do this to me. Yep, there it is.
Fissure. Oh, the attack missed.
Reminder, all of these are
Paralyzed on the spot.
30% accurate moves, and he landed 2 of them in 3 attempts last time.
Whoa! Oh, it's another miss.
Okay, good. Alright, that's 1 down.
Oh, Thunder Punch. It's doubly effective.
That's 1 down.
Oh, it's
I think our next move, no matter what comes out now, we Thunder Wave it.
Which Pokemon is coming out?
I think no matter what, we Thunder Wave what comes out next.
Oh,
Arbok? Okay.
Arbok.
Yeah, we're gonna Thunder Wave because he's gonna go for Fissure.
Pokemon are entirely different types.
Yep.
Ah! That was brutal. Wow!
Mm-hmm.
Taken down with
Yeah, no, that's fine. Not annoying at all, but whatever.
We're waiting for the next Pokemon.
Alright, we just gotta kind of hope that we low rolled on damage last time, and that this time we can one-shot.
The Pokemon change. This is a fight
Just gotta kind of hope that that happened.
types of Pokemon.
Used Ice Punch! No!
What's next? A savage hit.
Well, that guarantees that the Psychic kills, and Glare isn't 100% accurate.
An intimidating glare. The move failed
Thank
to
God. Thank God.
Neither one is
Alright, I don't care.
conceding
Die. Yeah, remember what I said earlier where I almost hit Ice Punch because it's where Psychic was in the Poke Cup? That's exactly what just happened.
an effective hit.
I muscle memory down to C down.
Is down and out. There's only one Pokemon left in reserve.
I hate this. Hate this.
Oh,
I hate this fucking guy.
the
The
remaining
Blastoise shouldn't have any way to lower my speed.
tense battle continues.
I'm gonna put him to sleep, though. Blast, like, unless it's like Body Slam or something.
Oh no, it fell asleep.
Body Slam is like the only thing that Blastoise has that.
It woke up.
Fucking asshole.
The intense battle continues. What's this? It fell asleep again.
And then I think the only one-hit KO move that the Blastoise can learn is Fissure.
Falling asleep is going to make this a one-sided.
So Blastoise probably has
What'll it do?
Fissure, Body Slam,
Boom!
Body Slam, Fissure, Ice Beam or Blizzard, and then Hydro Pump or Surf.
Fireworks are flying in
That's my assumption on his moveset.
What's next?
All right, so we win finally.
It woke up. What a furious battle.
I would like to point out that of all of the one-hit KO moves that this man tried against me in these last two, in these two attempts, he hit 50% of them.
And there goes the battle.
Fuck you. Gamblers are the worst. The absolute worst. Okay, so a whole lot of water types. Venusaur. So Electabuzz is 100% like the play here, right? Electabuzz. Oh wait, no, he doesn't have Psychic. I mean, he's still the play. Starmie, Dugong, Omastar, Poliwrath, and then Magmar and Kadabra. Electabuzz, Magmar, Kadabra. Although Magmar, if he only picks his water Pokemon, Magmar's kind of a... No, I think it's Electabuzz, Jinx, Kadabra. Right? Or maybe even Electabuzz, Fearow, Kadabra? Electabuzz and Kadabra are 100%, and Electabuzz is going out first. That is just facts. That is what is happening. And then the next one is either Fearow or Jinx. And I think Jinx is probably the better choice here. We're going to go with that. That's our play. That's our play here.
We're in the last half of the tournament.
That is our play here.
Begin round 5.
All right. Thunder Punch.
Oh, with a flare, Pokemon change.
It's going to be Executor or Venusaur.
Oh, it's Venusaur. What'll it be? It didn't do
Would have been nice to get a Paralyze on it, but that's
Battle
fine.
continues.
What are you going to use? Earthquake? He's going to use Earthquake. I'm going to go into Jinx. I think we're going to be sacking the Jinx here, but I'm going to go into Jinx so we can pull out the Kadabra afterwards.
Pokemon. Oh, it's Jinx.
I am fully expecting an Earthquake here. Toxic. All right, that's fine.
Oh,
Toxic is fine.
the move
Especially a miss.
failed. How will the
All right, so this is slightly less good.
Oh,
Okay, another swap.
change of Pokemon.
Executor? Going back to the Dugong. Why?
What's next? Special stat is
Get
that
wrecked? Is it literally just because he has high special?
Swap affect the outcome.
What is it? Why swap back to the Dugong? What does the Dugong have?
What now?
Or are you just trying to get... Is your whole thing toxic and stall?
To slowly damage the opponent. Sparks are flying in this heated match.
I actually don't know why I went with Ice Punch. That was actually kind of stupid. There's a lot... Most of his Pokemon fucking resist ice.
Which Pokemon is coming out?
And Dugong double resists ice. There was absolutely no reason to go for that, actually.
Omastar.
Oh, Omastar's problematic.
Between two different types of Pokemon.
But Psychic is still just really good here.
What'll it do? And the weak
Oh, especially with a crit. Really? That was a crit. Oh my god. Okay. Hydro Pump. I think he just sent out the Omastar because it's so, tanky. Also did a lot of damage. So, we know that we don't see the Executor, so we don't have to keep the Jinx. The Executor is like the one Pokemon that the Jinx was like 100% needed for.
Special stat is down.
So we could sack the Jinx here. My cannon.
What now? That's a good hit. And it's down. What Pokemon will be
All right.
next?
Kadabra finishes this. I don't think that the
Oh, it's Kadabra.
Venusaur has anything that can really deal with Kadabra. If he doesn't have a physical move, he might have like Body Slam or something. I don't know.
A psychic blast. Goodness. Wow. Going down. There's only one Pokemon left in reserve. We're
Yep.
down to the
All right, so Venusaur is just pretty free here, I think.
Pokemon stock is 2-1. The 10th battle continues.
Like, worst case scenario, he somehow kills a Kadabra before he dies. But even then, like, he's not going to be able to do that much to the, Oh, yeah, this is free. Does he not have just, like, a physical move? Like Body Slam or something? That's such a weird moveset. Like, Venusaur should have at least one physical move on it. Like, non-grass physical move. But we've seen Toxic and Razor Leaf from him.
Perfect game. Oh,
And, like, Venusaur learns Earthquake. Fairly certain Venusaur learns Earthquake.
the battle.
Like, 90% sure Venusaur learns Earthquake. But whatever. It's fine. Well, we're so close. We're so close. Okay. There it is. There it is. I knew it was going to show up at some point. The guy who has all of the birds. So, funnily enough, Nidoqueen is actually, like, kind of goated here. Rock Slide fucks up. It's double super effective on Articuno, Moltres, and Charizard. So I think that Electabuzz and Jinx. Nidoqueen, Electabuzz, Jinx, I think is the play here. Yeah.
Is spinning out. We're into round 6.
The only thing that it's missing is like a Dragonite. That's fine. Spearow can't really do that much to a Nidoqueen. Yeah, that's like the best thing that it has.
What'll it be?
Ooh, the crit hurts.
The weak spot.
The crit hurts a lot, actually. Crit it back. Yeah! It lived. It actually lived the crit. Wow, okay. That's a little unfortunate. This is the one downside to Nidoqueen. Really? Okay. Just 3 crits in a row. Alright. That's fine. Fearow will outspeed both Jinx and Electabuzz, so we're gonna send out Electabuzz because it resists. Always crits when you're about to die. It was just 3 in a row. It's like kind of crazy. Oh, I outspeed it. Wait, what? All right, I'll take it. I'll take the outspeed. I will 100% take it.
What Pokemon will be fighting next?
Don't be Zapdos. Articuno. Okay.
Oh, it's Articuno. The Pokemon are entirely different types.
Do I just go for damage? I'm debating Thunder Wave or Thunder Punch. I think we just go for Thunder Punch. Especially since we already outspeed. Yeah. Yeah, Articuno is the tankiest of the 3 birds. Makes sense that it's going to be a little bit harder to kill. Okay, good. Okay, I think we live another Ice Beam. Oh, the crit! Yes! Oh, we needed that. Oh my god, we needed that so much. Oh, okay. I think regardless of what comes out... Moltres. Moltres is kind of the worst thing for us to see here, actually. Because it fucking is super effective against Jinx. I think we Thunder Wave this. But Moltres has lower special than Articuno. So... Well, it's probably going to have Fire Blast, though, because it doesn't learn Flamethrower. Oh, we just get lucky and it's fully paralyzed. Hell yeah. I'll take that, too. Oh my god. Fuck this fight. The good thing is that even if he beats the Electabuzz, Fire does not resist Ice in Gen 1. Yeah, there's Fire. So that's Electabuzz dead. Yep. So Ice Punch on the Jinx will be super effective. It might be enough to kill in 1. But I don't know. I'm really worried about getting hit by a Fire Blast here. But there's not really much else that we can do. We just kind of have to go for it. Can't put it to sleep. Yeah. Yeah, there it is. Okay. I think we live one of these. No. Fuck, man. God damn it. Yeah, Moltres was like... I think Charizard would have been worse. But yeah, they were both pretty bad. The fact that it was just crit against the Fearow and the Nidoqueen. Like, if the Nidoqueen had... Damn. If the Nidoqueen had survived the Fearow, we would have been in much better shape, I think. Okay. I'm gonna swap out the opener. I think we're gonna go Electabuzz, then Nidoqueen, then Jinx. I think that's actually a better play here. Pidgeot? Okay. Pidgeot is just worse than, It's tankier, but it has lower attack, lower speed, lower basically everything except for defense than, Fearow. Yeah. There we go. Has Stab Hyper Beam. Okay, sure, why not, game? No way! We dodged the we got the 10% Hyper Beam dodge. Let's go. Let's go. All right, one down with no damage taken. Let's fucking go.
It's doubly effective.
Oh, why is every fight terrifying? Every fight is terrifying.
For the next Pokemon. Oh, it's Articuno.
Here's Articuno.
The
We
Pokemon
know,
are
well,
entirely different types. There's the attack. No, this Pokemon
All right.
looks wrong.
we should win this trade,
There it goes.
right? Because we are faster.
Major damage.
Oh. Okay, it did more damage this time. Okay, so it must have been a low roll last time. That's unfortunate. Crit? Maybe? Maybe crit? Maybe crit? Do the crit thing? Oh, the paralysis is good. Okay. We could get a fully paralyzed? Nah. Alright, if we live this, this is... I mean, like, we're in good shape regardless, because this is basically 2 dead Pokemon on his team.
Going down. What Pokemon will be fighting next?
This my stream. Thank you. I missed my streams too. I am also glad that I'm back. It feels good to be back doing this.
We're evenly matched at 2 Pokemon.
All right, so we're just gonna psychic this one,
Neither Pokemon
and he
is
dies
backing down.
for sure. For sure.
It lasts. There is a hit.
Okay.
Oh!
We got one left. Worst case scenario would be Charizard slash Moltres. Don't see those. I think we're good. Spearow is fine. I think this is perfectly fine. I'm gonna lovely kiss once though. Because yeah, he does a lot of damage. I think it might have actually been a mistake to do that. I think I should have just gone for damage with Ice Punch. Especially since Ice Punch has the freeze chance as well, right? Yeah. Yeah, it was just a wasted turn. Okay, that's actually good. So that means that regardless of what happens, unless I... Not regardless. Not regardless, actually. I should win this.
We're down to 1 Pokemon aside.
I should win this. Should win this. Should win this.
Oh, it's Mewtwo! There's just 1 Pokemon aside now.
Rock Sloyd.
The battle is coming right down to the wire.
Yeah, he outspeeds Drill Peck. No crit, please. Hey, look at that! The first not crit against the Nidoqueen. And then we just need Rock Slide to hit. That's the problem. That's the problem. Rock Slide has a 15% miss chance. I knew that was gonna come into play here. Fucking knew it was. That's pretty good damage. Okay. I was about to say, I think we are within range of a crit kill here. If we miss that Rock Slide and he crit us next turn, we lost. Granted, that's like very unlikely, but we've seen stranger things happen today. Ditto. Fuck you. Okay, what's our play here? $269, $251. Okay. Who do we send out as bait if we get Ditto? Who is our Ditto bait? Who is our Ditto bait? Gengar, Lapras, Rapidash. Raichu and Rapidash died in Nidoqueen. So does Gengar, kind of. Is it Nidoqueen? And then we have Kadabra to swap to. Is it Nidoqueen, Kadabra, Fearow? Is that our play here? And we just hope that we don't see the Lapras? And I mean, even Lapras, Nidoqueen has Rock Slide, which is super effective against Lapras. Lapras is just tanky as fuck. Fearow counters Alakazam. And Gengar, actually, kind of, right? Drill Peck is really good against Gengar. It's like the single best move that's not super effective against Gengar, I think, in Gen 1. Is it actually? I think it might actually be. Is Drill Peck the strongest move that you can hit a Gengar with in Gen 1 that's not super effective against it? Try to think of other strong physical moves that aren't normal or fighting. Or ground. Not many. Most of them are not as good as... Like, Rock Slide has slightly higher... No, it doesn't. Rock Slide is 75. And Drill Peck is 80. But I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. I will be back in just a second, and then we will continue, and hopefully finish this up. Let's go to the break screen. Sorry about that. All right. So, what the hell were we saying? Oh, yeah. So, I think we're going to send out Nidoqueen first. Because it counters Rapidash, Raichu, Gengar, kind of Lapras. And we kind of want Nidoqueen to be the target of Ditto. Because then once that happens, we can Earthquake it with Nidoqueen. And then if it ends up beating our Nidoqueen, we can hit it with Kadabra, and then it just dies. So Nidoqueen is definitely our first. Oh, there we go. Nidoqueen also, it took forever for the capture to pick back up. Okay, anyway, Nidoqueen is definitely our first. Kadabra is our second for sure. Who is our third? Electabuzz to help finish off the Lapras. Electabuzz doesn't really do much else, though. That's the thing. And that leaves us without a counter to Alakazam, which I think is our Fearow. So I think it's going to be Nidoqueen, Kadabra, Fearow. And we just kind of have... Yeah, I think that's what I was saying before, and then we just kind of have to hope that we don't see the Lapras, kind of. All right. Let's go. Let's go.
This is it, the semifinals. No one wants to lose, having come this far.
Okay, so we got the Gengar first. That's good. Oh, Gengar might have Psychic, actually. Okay, it's using Hypnosis. If we get hit by Hypnosis, we just swap. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, so I think this kills.
Earthquake. Whoa, looks like a bad Pokemon choice.
Yeah, hell yeah. All right, so Gengar was one of the big threats. I mean, there's a lot of big threats on this team, let's be honest, but Gengar was definitely one of them. Alright, what do we got? Alakazam. Oh, okay, so Alakazam definitely kills us here.
The Pokemon are entirely different types.
So we swap to Kadabra. We kind of, I just kind of hope that we don't get the special drop from Psychic.
Here's a Pokemon change. Oh, it's Kadabra.
Yeah.
What now?
Okay, so I don't, this definitely doesn't do over half. Yeah, I was about to say, this should barely do anything at all. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up Reflect. We're going to set up Reflect. Because this Alakazam can't really do that much. Ah, so I can, okay, so that's actually really bad for us. But...
It's more resistant to physical blows.
Recover will recover us more health than he will do. Okay, wait, that's another question. Do they have power points? Pokemon Stadium enemy power points. Wait, what? Oh fuck, I'm stupid. That's actually really bad. That's actually really bad for me.
This is a fight between two different types of Pokemon.
Shit. Of course he would go first and fucking, yeah. That was really stupid of me. Can't believe I made such a big mistake. We're gonna Drill Peck here. I don't want to commit fully to Hyper Beam. Yeah, speeds. That's unfortunate. Less? No. How much does Drill Peck do? Hyper Beam would have killed. Okay, so we're going to lose this fight. Because he's just going to kill us, and then Nidoqueen does not survive a Psychic. Okay, so we lose this, but... I did learn. I did learn some things. Man, this Alakazam is, like, really scary. Surprise, surprise, Alakazam's fucking scary as shit. We just gotta kind of have to go for Earthquake and hope. Like, hope for a Gen 1 miss, or hope that we somehow don't die here. I mean, like, Nidoqueen's stats are pretty good, but it's nothing compared to Alakazam. Yeah, there's no way. If Earthquake was able to beat Gengar, then Psychic definitely beats Nidoqueen. Okay. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's our last continue going. We still have the Raichu to deal with, which Raichu isn't really that. It's probably one of the lesser threats. But that Gengar's, or that Alakazam is fucking terrifying. I kind of just hope that we don't see it again. I'm going to be honest. Wait, if we're just kind of hoping that we don't see the Alakazam, do I even bring Fearow? Maybe we swap Fearow for Electabuzz? Maybe it's Nidoqueen, Kadabra, Electabuzz. Because Electabuzz, we can at least paralyze the Alakazam, which takes out one of its two big threatening aspects, its speed. Okay, this is good. This is good. Okay, I think we outspeed it. Yes, okay, so we hit it with Earthquake, and then we should do more than half, I would assume. Ooh, especially with a crit. Hell yeah. Oh, we just kill it. Nice. Hell yeah.
There's been major action already.
Then Rapidash. Wait. This Rapidash probably also has Earthquake, but Nidoqueen should be able to tank it. Fire Spin. Oh, that's gross. That's so gross. Miss?
Yeah, it's a hit.
Oh, that's so annoying. Granted, it's going to take like a billion turns for Fire Spin to actually kill me, but that's so gross.
Still going on. What now?
What do I have? I have... We could swap to Electabuzz and Paralyze, potentially. I'm going to do that.
The commands are issued.
I wonder if...
Here's a Pokemon chain. Oh, it's Electabuzz. How will this swap
Yeah,
affect
okay, so it works the same as in the Gen 1 games. So if you have a move like Thunder, Wrap or Fire Spin on a Pokemon, and you swap, they don't get to continue, they don't get a free turn. So it's like one of the best, and easiest ways to deal with. Okay, Poison, that's fine. Especially since I'm about to swap back to the Nidoqueen. Literally just to be able to outspeed it with the Nidoqueen. That's all that was. Stomp ain't gonna do shit.
What'll it do?
Barely more than the 2 hits of or the hit of what's it called? All right, so Earthquake should, if it doesn't kill, it's going to do a large amount of damage to this Rapidash.
Earthquake. Wow, that's an effective hit.
Yeah. Ooh, fully paralyzed. Hell yeah.
Paralyzed on the spot.
Okay, so
Neither one is
the fact that he went to Rapidash against the Nidoqueen tells me that he probably does not have the Alakazam. And might actually have the Raichu. Wait, if he has the Raichu, we get our fucking continue back. There's no way that... Well, the Raichu might have Surf,
in the number of reserve
actually.
Pokemon.
Yeah. So the Raichu's probably going to have Surf. Do we swap to the...
The remaining Pokemon count is 3 to
I'm not going to think too deep into it. I'm fairly certain that he has Surf, but... No, Double Team. That's rude.
more evasive.
We're still very likely to hit, though. Come on, do it! Hell yeah. Okay, that should be killed. Yeah. Okay, cool. Alright, hell yeah. We got our continue back. Okay, so we have 2 tries against the final fight. We have 2 tries against the final fight. And then, okay, so here's the thing. Do I commit? Do I commit? Do I commit? Do I commit? Because there's one fight after this next fight, right? There's the final boss, which is Mewtwo. Spoilers. We unlock Mewtwo once we beat this, because this is the last, like, tournament, right? What do you have? Mew. Mew is, like, actually not that big a deal. Okay, let me look at this. Nidoqueen beats Electrode, Arcanine, kind of Rhydon, and not really Cloyster, because Cloyster just has like an insane amount of health, defense. So I think Nidoqueen, Electabuzz, Nidoqueen, Electabuzz, Fearow? Wait, what is Fearow for? Fearow's for Mew. Mew actually, Is it Nidoqueen, Jinx, Electabuzz? Is that what it is? I think that might be what it is. So Nidoqueen takes out most of this team. Electrode is going to outspeed and do whatever the fuck it wants because it's an Electrode. If we see Mew, we just swap to Jinx because Mew's gonna go for Psychic. And then we can Ice Punch the Mew and hope that we fucking freeze it, basically. Or maybe go for Sleep, right? Perfect! Okay. This is beautiful, because we can Earthquake here, and regardless of whether he swaps or does something here, Hyper Beam is not actually going to do that much damage. Yeah, I was going to say, we've seen how much damage a Self-Destruct does from an Electrode. It does barely any. Hyper Beam is weaker than that, so... Yeah, get fucked, Electrode. Yeah, and the fact that he survived doesn't matter. Okay, this is probably the Pokemon that we wanted to see the most, is Electrode. This Electrode just can't do shit all to Nidoqueen. Alright. The thing about Mew is I have absolutely no idea what its other moves are going to be, because it can have literally anything. Alright, so it's going to go for Psychic here. Let me actually look at these. Jinx actually has a lower speed, lower base speed than Mew, so we're probably going to be outsped here. What now? Will this Pokemon swap change the flow of battle? Put it to sleep. The commands are issued. We outspeed. Okay, good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Nice. Stay asleep, please. Yeah! Alright, good. So it's actually a little bit surprising that we outspeed it, considering Mew has 100 in all base stats. Oh, and the crit, hell yeah. Stay asleep again. Yes! Okay. Mew is, like, probably the scariest Pokemon on the team just because it's so unpredictable, because it can learn literally every move. They can have whatever moveset they want on it. He could have, like, Psychic, Flamethrower, Surf, Thunder Wave, or, Thunderbolt. There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon. Okay, that's huge. That is actually huge. And then Cloyster. Okay. Oh, we just Psychic you, right? We just Psychic you, sack the Jinx, and then send an Electabuzz to finish it? This Cloyster doesn't really have that much that it can do to us. I'm kind of hoping for a Clamp, actually. Clamp would be really good here. Surf, that's fine. That's fine. That's not. But that... Okay, I say that's not, but it is still fine. It is still very fine. We still win this.
We're waiting for the next Pokemon. Now. Oh, it's Electabuzz.
Okay. I honestly don't see a way for this to go bad for him.
What now? Pow! That's an effective hit.
Yeah, there we go. Hell yeah. All right, so that's the final cup. That's done. All I need to do now, we just need to fight Mewtwo, which I will do now. The alarm has gone off. It is after 9 o'clock, but considering we are so close to the end, and considering a reset on Mewtwo is going to be like insanely fast because it's just one Pokemon. It's not like a whole tournament. It's just one Pokemon. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Who would have thunk that the fucking hardest, one of the easier fights would have been the final one? Actually, it was still kind of scary because I don't know if Nidoqueen outspeeds Cloyster. And if it doesn't, and the Cloyster somehow beat the Electabuzz, that fight still could have gone bad for us. Like, if he had Ice Beam and froze the Electabuzz or something, that would have been really bad for us. Alright. Yeah, there's the Dodrio Tower. Hooray, we did it. Hell yeah. Now move at 3 times speed. We can now almost move as fast as what I do normally. And there's Mewtwo. Alright. Let's do this. Let's do this. We got one more fight. What rules? All Pokemon, Mewtwo is the only opponent. No level restrictions, no self-destruct with the last Pokemon. So yeah, you also have a full... I think you can actually use all 6 Pokemon as well. So obviously we don't want Nidoqueen or Nidoking. I think the first thing that we want something that's... Ooh, let me check Starmie, actually. Oh, wait, no. Let me check, where's Electabuzz? Or not Electabuzz, Electrode. Yes! Okay, so we have Thunder Wave. That's huge, because we want to be able to outspeed them, right? So we want Thunder Wave. So Electrode goes in, Thunder Waves, and then, like, spams Flash forever, right? Okay, so we're going to use that first. After that, Chansey? Actually, Seismic Toss wouldn't be bad here. Do we just go with full-on fucking, like, physical attackers from there? Because Mewtwo's defense is not as good as his special. What is this fucking moveset? What is that? No double edge, no body slam. Fucking hell. Scyther with Hyper Beam is kind of crazy. You know what? I am going to do Chansey. The Seismic Toss might actually be clutch here. Wait, do we have anybody that's, like, really strong that has, like, Explosion? Who are other Exploders? Sword Stance, and then the only other fucking physical move is Fly. Get out of here. Fuck, man. Oyster can learn it, right? Gengar? Haunter? Why does nobody in this fucking set have Explosion or Self-Destruct? Okay, there we go. There we go. We're just grabbing him just for self-destruct. Oh wait, here, right? You don't. Fuck you. Game sucks. Come on, why are you blue balling me so hard on the self-destructs? The one time that I just want to stack self-destructs. All right. I think we grab Firo. Right? I think Firo's good. As long as it has Drill Peck. Yeah. So it's the same exact moveset. Okay, cool. So Firo will do good here. And then what's our last one? I mean, Golem has like pretty good attack. $295 with slash, actually. Okay, so yeah, there's our last. All right, this is such a weird fucking setup. So obviously Electrode goes out first, and then we send out Execute. So Electrocute, and then the others don't matter. Honestly, the only one that mattered is sending out Electrode first, because Electrode allows us to get Thunderwave on him. And I don't think he had... And we outspeed. Electrode is like one of the few that outspeeds Mewtwo. Like, this is a hyper cheap strat, but it'll be effective. All right, we should survive a Psychic. Yep. Okay, cool. And now we just Flash. We just spam Flash forever. I'm a fucking dick. No! Damn it. Be paralyzed. Yeah! Alright. Second chance. Second chance. Second chance. There we go. Alright, so we got an accuracy drop. That's good. That's good. Miss. Come on. Give me another one. Come on, give me another one. Damn. All right. Well, he did his job. Paralyzed, and we got a flash off, so we do have an accuracy drop. And unless Mewtwo has haze, he doesn't have any way to deal with that. He's just gonna sit there with that forever. All right, so Execute is next. And we just blow up. He has Toxic Leech Seed. He has Toxic Leech Seed. That's so rude. Wait, that could have actually been an alternate strat. Okay, that didn't do that much, but might have been better to go for the Leech Seed. Leech Seed might have actually done more damage. All right, so next up, we're gonna do Chansey, and we're just gonna Seismic Toss. Seismic Toss is a 3-hit KO from here. Yeah. All right. So. Oh, he has rest. I thought he would only have recover. Oh, okay. Alright, I'm gonna send out Scyther. We're gonna Scyther. We're gonna Focus Energy because we have that. We have Focus Energy. And then we're just gonna Hyper Beam. Yeah. We're gonna Focus Energy and then we're just gonna Hyper Beam and hope for a crit. Okay, so that also tells me that Toxic Leech Seed wouldn't work. Right, because he would just be able to rest it off. shit, he's faster than me now. I forgot. Miss. No, the crit. No, the crit. No. Okay, so I need to not rely on paralysis for speed. We're gonna go for Firo. Do we just lose now? Do we just lose now? You fucker. Miss! Yeah, alright, there we go. Finally, the one flash that we got off is paying off. Hell yeah. Okay, that's good damage. But he can't just rest that off. That's the unfortunate thing. Rest. Come on. Miss. Miss again. Live? No, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way. This is actually kind of bad for me. I'm gonna be entirely honest. I think we definitely lose this. Oh my god, if he was still paralyzed, I would just go for the guillotine for the memes. Miss. Oh, we live! No shit! Wait, kill him. But, if he doesn't rest... we kill him with, Seismic Toss. If he does not rest, we kill him with Seismic Toss. We win. Chansey has such an insane amount of health and special. Even with the... Yeah, I was about to say, there's no way he one-shots Chansey. Alright, so there we go. We won. Chansey the GOAT. Chansey the GOAT. So, I'm gonna be honest. If we lost this, which we very much could have. We very much could have lost this. If he had, like, Body Slam or Double Edge or something like that, actually, I think Double Edge would have killed him in recoil damage against a Chansey, I'm pretty sure. But, yeah, that's it. We did it. We finished up fucking Pokemon Stadium. Now, this is round 1. There is a round 2, but we are not doing round 2 right now. I have actually never beaten round 2 in my life. So, maybe that will be a later, sub-goal. Maybe. But yeah, here, let me just tell you, if I had lost that, I had a different strategy that I was going to go for. That strategy was paralyze him with Electrode, flash until Electrode dies, and then send out, and then I would replace two, it would have probably been Firo and Execute with Caterpie and Weedle. And I would have just used those two to spam String Shot, so that even if he rested and got rid of the paralysis, it would not get rid of the speed drops from String Shot. And then I would have used those two for that, and then finished him off with everybody else. So that was my backup strat if I lost that one. But I do have to go. It is now 9:15. But we finished this. Hell yeah, we did it. So that means as of next week, we are going to be back to doing 2 Pokemon solo runs a week. So I guess we now decide what our Wednesday run is going to be. Oh, wait, nope, that's not what I wanted to do. All right, let us... Oh, I also did not at all change the layout here. That's fine. All right, we'll let the victory... we will let the victory music play while we do this. Now, this does mean that I am going to move... What Pokemon did I roll yesterday? I don't remember. I'll have to look it up. But whatever the Wednesday Pokemon that I rolled yesterday, I will actually be moving that to Wednesday of next week. So we won't be doing that run on Tuesday. Once we finish the Machop run, we'll be doing that one on Wednesday. So this is actually rolling for our Tuesday run of next week. So, let's see. Once we finish Machop, our next run will be...
Seal.
Just barely a Seal. All right. We got Seal next Tuesday. Let me see if I actually saved it. No, I did not. Okay. So we have that. We have Seal. Oh, it was Magneton. That's what it was. That's right. I remember now. Okay, so Machop and Seal next Tuesday. And then next Wednesday, we will be redoing the Magneton run. But before that, for the rest of this week, no stream tomorrow, as always. Friday and Saturday, we'll be doing more Loader Woder. And then, yeah, next week, we'll be finishing up the Machop run on Tuesday. Now, I'll remind you guys again, all of next week, I do not have to work. So we will be doing long streams all week. Also, I am recording a podcast on Tuesday with a couple of guys. And because of that, I might be a bit late on Tuesday. Now, I know that I'm usually late, but this one will actually be, I can actually warn you guys beforehand. It's not just because I overslept again. So I might be a bit late on Tuesday. Also, somebody in the comments last night asked what the podcast would be about. So basically, it's just I go on there, they ask me questions about, you know, my streaming career and my life and all that, and then we just like tangent off and just talk about random shit. So I don't really know what the podcast is going to be. It will not be live streamed. It is just going to be recorded. But whenever it is released on their channel, I will link it to y'all so you all can go and check that out as well. But yeah, I gotta go because I gotta get ready for work. I'm already running 20 minutes late. Thank you everybody for hanging out and watching. I appreciate y'all as always. And as always, I hope y'all enjoyed the stream. I hope y'all have a good evening, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye! Hey, thanks for watching. If you would like to help support the channel, you can do so by following, subscribing, joining the Discord, or maybe even checking out the Patreon or Throne links down below.